Oh, the Napoli. I finally have you in my port. And oh, do you look so good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is a very early look at the Napoli. My commander build. It's very agile, as you can see, with Membele as my commander. And I gotta say, even though it's early, and I haven't played very many matches, this is a fun ship. Again, I'm not advocating a certain type of build. I think you can play this ship several different ways. This is just the one that works for me in my play style, and I like to get aggressive. I like to move quickly. I like to turn quickly, and this ship is really suited for that, being able to get into places that you normally couldn't, kind of like an Amalfi, and that's what the smoke generator really offers you. It's a lot of fun, and that's really why I play this game. It's not to get high damage, it's not to get Krakens every match, and it's not to necessarily be first on my team. Although I do want to win, I also want to have fun in the process, and this is just a fun one to do it, and a lot of it is because of the armor. It has a 25 millimeter bow, but it does have an icebreaker that is 60 millimeters that can bounce everything, including Yamato shells. And the rest of the armor, if you don't count the bow and stern above the waterline, slightly above at the top part, it's really tanky for a cruiser. And I guess you could signify this as a heavy cruiser, slightly above. It's kind of in between a Des Moines and an Alaska, but it's neither of those. The shells are 250 plus, and it's definitely something that I'm still getting used to. But overall, I'm having a lot of fun with her. I think she's going to be one of my new favorites. So we are on Crash Zone, and we spawn on the side where Alpha and Bravo are, and the rest of our team is going to fight for Charlie.
La battaglia comincia.
I picked this battle for a couple reasons, but the main one is both teams do relatively well. It does go the distance. I'm not going to spoil who wins and who loses, but we don't get amazing damage. We don't particularly do anything spectacular in this match. I liked it because it was competitive. It was fun. I haven't gotten a lot of games in it, and I kind of wanted to showcase what a typical match might look like. It's nothing flashy because most games aren't. I don't do bad, and I do play aggressively in this, but at the end of the day, it's about the competition, about having fun, and that's what I'm showcasing here. So I'm not wanting to give a false impression of this. So I'm not spotted yet. I did get these two spotted, and at the beginning of the rip, I kind of throw out my sea mine torpedoes that are really slow, but they do travel a good distance, and I don't know if they're going to run into them or not. But I'm looking back, and I'm looking at our poor Ruprecht, and he has just been decimated at the start. So a little frustrated that he's going to have to back out. And so I'm moving up, trying to just get into a weird position. There I get spotted. I have no idea what from. It's not the Kerfurst because he's outside of my detection ring. So there's got to be a destroyer somewhere out here. Not quite sure which one it is yet. There's only 2 destroyers per side. So one of them's over here, and they have me spotted, which is why I popped my smoke generator. They can't see me. I can shoot from relative safety. I believe my smoke fire penalty is somewhere in the low 7s, so shooting that in the smoke, the destroyer is not within 7 clicks of me, which is good. Of course, the island could have been blocking him too. Get a little bit of a cheeky shot over the side, set the Yamato on fire. It's still ticking. He's not burnt. He's not taking it out. And my team does a relatively good job of focusing these battleships. Now I don't get any hits with those torpedoes. And the Kurfürst here, for reasons I don't understand, either didn't realize I was here or he saw me and he didn't really care. But he doesn't focus me at all. I must be just outside of his secondary range, so his secondaries aren't even going off on me, which is good. So I'm just shooting the AP. I'm just testing out these shells because, again, it's really early. I just got it a couple days ago, and just showcasing kind of what these guns can do. My reload's around 14 seconds for guns that are 256 or 58 caliber, which is pretty fast for the size. You see the Yamato's burning 3 fires. He is just getting focused, so we got to get him off the board. And my torps are like, man, they're looking good. They're heading right for that Kurfürst and get 5 more penetrations. The fire chance on this is actually pretty anemic. It's less than 20%. And there the Yamato goes down. And my torpedoes miss. So, okay. And then our team, again, does a really good job of focusing. And they're going to take down this Kurfürst. And I'm not spotted right now. So I'm like, okay, as soon as they can get this Kurfürst taken out. Of course, I was also thinking maybe the destroyer's near him, so I need to be able to rebuild. There I get spotted. I let my team know that I am spotted because it's not the Kurfürst. He can't see me. And now he goes down from our Alaska. So outstanding job. I'm still spotted. No idea where from. So here we go. I'm like, well, I don't have the utility. And this is kind of the weak point of the Napoli. I don't have a sonar. I don't have a radar. I just have a plane and I have a smoke generator. I have my plane back and I am spotted, so it's kind of the best course of action. And they're the our destroyer, friendly destroyer. I'm guessing he has twist and track or perceptive, so he kind of pings on the map where it is that he thinks the destroyer is. So that is helpful. So I'm kind of keeping my nose in that section, and there A starts to get capped. And I'm like, you know what? You go for A. And he says yes, throws torps, which is great. This is what I'm talking about. It was just really good teammates. There's the smoke cloud, and I'm like, well, might as well shoot at it. I'm already spotted. And I shoot, and if the destroyer was in the smoke cloud, this is kind of a mistake I made. I'm spotted for something, and if it's in the smoke cloud, it shouldn't see me even if I shoot. So that, and there's the reason why. There is another destroyer right where he pinged, and I'm kind of sailing in a straight line, and thankfully I didn't get blapped by that. I should have, but I take one, and so he's over here. He is definitely over here. So both destroyers decided to stick on this side of the map. One is south of the cap that I'm on now, and the other is being chased down by our friendly destroyer. And everybody's around that smoke cloud. So as soon as he gets spotted right there, he is gonna get focused. And wham! No time at all. He's gone. And I still haven't seen where this destroyer is. That still has me spotted. And then right as I'm crossing, I'm about just under 30 seconds to cap the base. I'm still trying to figure out where he's at. And then there he is. Shoots. And that's just a good play. Hitting me to reset the cap. And not to necessarily do as much damage, but he does. He resets the cap. Now I got to sit back in here and recap it all over again. Now we are winning, and they are not accruing points from Bravo. They have Charlie, we have Alpha, but I'm slowly taking this base over. And I have my smoke. I don't want to pop it yet because I'm not spotted yet. I throw torps around that corner because maybe the Hayate gets a little aggressive. I get spotted again. So now I'm like, oh boy, am I going to get reset? Now I'm at the same spot I was last time. And I'm just hoping I don't get reset. But there's the Alaska. I shoot. Now I pop my smoke. Probably a little too late. I probably should have popped it as soon as I was spotted. And I get reset again. Ugh, frustrating. So now I'm back and I gotta get it again. They're doing a great job. This is what you're supposed to do. If you can't kill me, reset me. And so I don't blame them. Now the score is 4-4. And we're still up slightly, but the makeup of both sides are pretty much even. 1 destroyer each, 1 cruiser each, 2 battleships each. So the teams couldn't be more even. The smoke screen is definitely concealing me right now, and my friendly destroyer's coming in to back me up. And there he spots the Alaska for me, and I still have my smoke. And there's torpedoes. Holy crap, where'd they come from? And I've narrowly escaped them. Woo! That would have hurt and reset me again, but alas, I get spotted, but it's a little too late. The Hayate shoots to try and reset me again, but it's too late. A fraction of a second off, and don't blame him for taking the shot, but now he's spotted, and we're gonna say thank you for not resetting me, and the only way I know how, by giving me a high five with my shells. So now we've got the cap, and now we're accruing points. Now I just got to get off of it. The Alaska gets on it. Again, not focusing me. I thought he would. I think now he starts to target me. And we're going to switch to armor piercing to see just how well these work on a fairly broadside Alaska. So here we go. We take the shot. And we get 4 penetrations and 3 overpins. So 9 shells, 7 hits. The accuracy on the Napoli is surprisingly good. And there our team does a really good job of just taking them out. We're angled relatively well, and that's that armor again. So here we go. I'm like, well, our destroyer is low. He's in the smoke screen. If this Hayate decides to push him in the smoke, he's toast. And I need him to stay alive as much as we possibly can. There the Hayate pops up again. And I'm like, ooh, is my torpedoes going to hit him? But no, they're a little too far past him. And I still don't have shots on him. The island's blocking me. So here I go. I'm going to push in. And the one thing that the Napoli has that I didn't mention before, if you didn't already know, it does have SAP, but it's on its secondaries. The secondary range on the Napoli is, I believe, 5.2 clicks. And SAP against destroyers, lightly armored targets, is pretty devastating. Plus, from what Wargaming has boasted, these secondaries are among the most accurate in the game. So getting up close and personal with the Napoli, although a dangerous prospect because you don't have hydro or radar to spot enemy destroyers, if they get within your secondary range, can really do some devastating stuff. So I'm thinking maybe he came around the left side, but no, he pushes. And here we get to showcase those secondaries I was talking about. So I take shots with the HE, set him on fire. He's shooting torps at me. And these torps right here, I should have done a better job of dodging. But I take one on the nose, really crippling me. And I'm trying to get my secondaries in play. And here my auto-aim acts really funky, which is always frustrating. Is that I've got him right here, and every time I lock on, it pops way to the right, and I'm like, why does he keep doing that? So I have to manually kind of aim a little bit, which is fine, I'm supposed to. There I take a nasty whack from the Minnesota off my nose, goes right through my bow, right through that 25 millimeter. And I'm like, come on, secondaries, anytime. And there they finally get him. Phew. But I am down to nothing, and the Minnesota takes me out. So... But we traded the destroyer for me, and I'll take that any day of the week and twice on Sunday because our destroyer wisely got out of the way, stays alive. And I'm just going to fast forward this for the sake of posterity, and we keep the caps. We do end up taking out the Minnesota, so it's just the Pommern left against our destroyer, who doesn't get hit there, and the Conqueror does a really good job of finishing up and maintaining the win. So there we go, guys. We win. A really close game, really competitive game, not a lot of damage. Second on the team, I'm okay with that. Overall, our team did relatively well. Almost had 4 people with 2,000 base XP, so that's going to do it for me today, guys. I really love this ship. I am looking forward to learning and playing this a lot more, so thank you again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And fair winds and fair seas, captains. I love doing these. I hope to see you soon. I will talk to you in the next one.